Boxing, the sweet science, a sport of skill, strategy, and raw power. But beneath the surface of artistry lies a dark underbelly, a world of brutality, corruption, and shattered dreams. It is a world that both repels and fascinates, a stark reminder of our capacity for violence and our insatiable appetite for spectacle. From the earliest days of bare-knuckle brawls to the bright lights of Las Vegas, boxing has been marred by scandal and controversy. The roar of the crowd, the clang of the bell, the thud of gloves against flesh, all carry the echo of past transgressions. Each drop of blood spilled in the ring tells a story, a tale of ambition, greed, and the relentless pursuit of victory at any cost. The history of boxing is littered with the names of those who rose to greatness only to fall from grace, their legacies forever tarnished by the shadows that lurk within the sport. It is a world where loyalty is a fickle mistress, and betrayal can be delivered with a smile and a handshake. Yet, despite its darkness, boxing endures. It continues to draw us in, to captivate our imaginations, and to spark debate about the very nature of sport and the limits of human endurance. The stench of corruption has permeated boxing for generations. From shady promoters to bribed officials, the integrity of the sport has been repeatedly called into question. Fights fixed for profit, outcomes predetermined behind closed doors, these are the open secrets that have cast a long shadow over the boxing world. One of the most infamous scandals in sporting history, the 1919 Black Sox scandal, exposed the vulnerability of boxing to the machinations of gamblers and organized crime. The World Series was thrown, the outcome decided not on the field of play but in smoke-filled rooms where greed and deceit held sway. This blatant disregard for fair play sent shockwaves through the sporting world, revealing the susceptibility of even the most celebrated events to manipulation. It served as a stark reminder that behind the facade of competition, the pursuit of profit could easily corrupt the very soul of a sport. Though decades have passed, the specter of the Black Sox scandal still haunts boxing, a cautionary tale whispered in hushed tones. The temptation to manipulate, to control, to profit from the sweat and blood of others remains a constant threat, a reminder that the pursuit of justice in the ring is an ongoing battle. The relationship between a boxer and their manager is one built on trust, loyalty, and a shared hunger for success. But this bond, forged in the crucible of the ring, can be easily shattered by greed, ambition, and the seductive whisper of power. The story of Mike Tyson and Don King stands as a stark example of the devastating consequences of betrayal within the boxing world. Tyson, a force of nature in the ring, rose from poverty to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. King, a shrewd and ruthless businessman, saw in Tyson a golden goose, a fighter capable of generating unimaginable wealth. Their partnership, initially fruitful, soon soured as King's insatiable appetite for money and control became apparent. Tyson, young and vulnerable, became ensnared in a web of manipulation and deceit, his career and finances mismanaged, his trust betrayed. The once unstoppable champion found himself stripped of his fortune, his reputation tarnished, his spirit broken by the man who had vowed to guide him to greatness. The tragic downfall of Mike Tyson serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most formidable fighters can be brought low by those they believe to have their best interests at heart. In the cutthroat world of boxing, loyalty is a commodity easily bought and sold, and betrayal can be the most devastating blow of all. The world of boxing elevates its champions to mythical status. They are gladiators of our time, their names etched in the annals of sporting history. But the adulation, the fame, the fortune, these can be fickle companions, their allure blinding even the most grounded individuals. The fall from grace is often swift and brutal, a public spectacle that lays bare the frailty of human nature. Floyd Mayweather Jr., a boxer of unparalleled talent and a master of self-promotion, amassed a fortune and a legion of fans with his undefeated record. However, outside the ring, his life was marred by controversy, his reputation tarnished by accusations of domestic violence and misogyny. The same fists that brought him glory were turned towards those closest to him, revealing a darker side to the champion. Muhammad Ali, a cultural icon who transcended the sport of boxing, used his platform to speak out against injustice and inequality. Yet, even the greatest was not immune to the pitfalls of fame. His personal life was tumultuous, his reputation tarnished by infidelity and accusations of hypocrisy. The champion of the people, the voice of a generation, was revealed to be a flawed individual, his legacy forever complex and contested. The stories of Mayweather and Ali, though vastly different, serve as reminders that even the most celebrated figures are not immune to the temptations and pressures that come with fame and fortune. The higher they climb, the further they have to fall, and the world watches with a mixture of fascination and schadenfreude as their idols are brought low.